Hey friends! So you want to learn how you can expand and upgrade your home music studio setup into a professional music recording and production studio. Awesome! Because in this video I will share a list of tools and equipment you can invest in for your home studio. These are things that can increase the quality of your productions, boost your workflow, and basically make your life as a music maker easier and more fun. The first upgrade I want to recommend is studio speakers, also known as studio monitors. You use them to monitor your music with when you record, produce and mix your tracks. They are designed to have a very flat frequency response, which basically means that they give a true representation of your music. This is very important when you mix your tracks. They should also be active speakers, which means that they have amplification built into them. This means that you can connect the stereo output from your audio interface directly into your speakers without going through an external amplifier. Even though most DAWs come with lots of sounds and instruments, they are not often of the highest quality and can soon become boring. Well, you can get more instruments and effects by investing in third-party plugins for your software. There are thousands of synthesizers and instrument plugins on the market, and thousands of software effect plugins as well. But less is more, because if you only have a few plugins, you can invest in quality and also have more time to truly learn each one well. Recording vocals in a room that is not professionally acoustically treated can be a nightmare. You will get a lot of echo and room sound into the recording. That is why my next upgrade recommendation is a vocal reflection filter. This will drastically reduce the sound reflections, since it basically works like a mini-sized vocal booth. It is much cheaper than a real vocal booth, but will still improve your recordings a lot. If you want to have more control when programming your drums and percussion, I can recommend a pad controller. Sure, you can record your beats with a MIDI keyboard, but the feeling is not quite the same. The pads are laid out better for drums, and the trigger action is much faster. And they are far more fun to use for making beats. You really have to test the pad controller to understand what I am talking about here. Pad controllers also often have special features and shortcuts to speed up your beat making process. Few things make it feel like a music studio, like acoustic panels on the wall. It really makes the whole home studio feel more professional. And I can tell you that it does make a huge difference to reduce the echo and room sound. There are the classic egg crate shaped foam boards you can use, but if you want to get some sound absorption in the lower and mid frequencies as well, you should get heavier and thicker acoustic panels, and also some bass traps in the corners. If you really want to get more hands-on feeling when making music and use less of your computer keyboard and mouse, you can check out a DAW controller. These are hardware devices that you use to control the most common features of your DAW with, like mixing for example. There are some DAW controllers that you can use in any DAW, like the one I use personally called the Mikael Universal Controller Pro. And then there are application-specific DAW controllers, like Ableton Push for example. Awesome! Now you have learned all my recommendations to build your own professional home music studio. Start with the essentials and upgrade at your own pace. And my final advice is this: don't buy new things just because they look or feel cool. Invest in tools that will improve your music making process and that has a natural place in your home studio setup. Good luck and happy music making. I'm Mike, signing out, and you rock, my friends! Are you a music maker who wants to become successful with your music? Then join the Music Makers group on Facebook and meet and connect with fellow music makers on the same journey as you.